Hello, today I am reviewing the Panasonic Tough book. This is a little bit of an older model. I think it's either Windows Vista or Windows 7. I think more on the lines of Windows Vista, because I have one of those like really mini laptops that had Windows 7 and it had a different logo than this. I'm guessing this originally was running either Vista or most likely 7, just because it's Windows 10 right now. Yeah, but this thing is a beast when it comes to a computer, especially a laptop. I bought this because I was sick and tired of buying a laptop and then out of nowhere they just fall, especially when I'm on a trip and they're just dead. So I bought this because I was tired of having laptops breaking on me. It's plastic, but it's like Nokia plastic, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's a tough plastic. So you probably can't tell because of the screen. In person it looks way better. There's not a bunch of lines on there. You can't diagonal it like this. But in person, when you look at it from like this angle specifically, you can tell that there's like the screen's like way back there. Like I think the screen actual LCD is right here, and everything like in front of it is like a big plastic to protect it from getting directly impacted in the front. This is like my main laptop, and also surprisingly, a big chunk of plastic, it has a touch screen. See? Watch, you need this like stylus that is also connected to this. But yeah, see, touch screen. Doesn't work the best. I need like a calibration app. I don't know where to find one. But yeah, I can go to local disk. Exit out of that. The thing's a little off. Also, it's a must on all my computers. I always get the Vista sidebar and then I put the Longhorn clock there. It doesn't work at all like a clock because there is no numbers, but like looking at it and knowing how to read an old clock like this, I can basically take a wild guess and like calculate it. So I don't know why these laptops default to military time. I keep changing it back to AM. I basically gave up on it because it never decides to stay the same, and I don't know why. Yeah, it runs Windows 10. I have the best Windows 10 start menu. The Windows 8 start menu on Windows 10. This is why I like Windows 10, is it has this built in, and why I don't upgrade to Windows 11. So, more of the review of the laptop. It is very big. It's a suitcase, basically. Also, the hinge can go, like, all the way back like this. And as you can see, it's working fine. It doesn't break, like, at all. The hinge is really strong. Definitely takes one hand to move the hinge when it's like back there. You can go like as far as that without the computer shutting off. We already covered the stylus. The power switch is a very neat actual like switch, not a button. This is used for, I guess, the battery or hard drive. No, that's the battery. This thing has like 2 batteries you could put in there, I guess. At least that's what I found out from research. In here, there's an SD card slot. Looks like a PCIe card slot and the hard drive. Okay. In this side, there's the other hard drive. No, this is the hard drive. I think. I'm confused. I know that. I think this is a battery, but There's nothing in this slot specifically, but this thing takes like 5 switches just to get open. Oh yeah, that's a battery. And then it's like a pain in the ass to close there. There's an HDMI port, believe it or not. Ethernet, USB, everything's in this like little flaps, all the ports. And you may be asking yourself, where the hell's the headphone jack? I spent an entire month using this without figuring it out. But there is, also this thing has a bunch of battery, so I can unplug this for now so I don't ruin the charger. There is a slot back here. I thought it was only this door. That leads to, I don't know what the hell this is. Looks like you can plug in a one of them batteries in there. Oh, is that a printer? I can't tell, that icon's weird. But I even Googled it, and I couldn't figure out the info. The headphone and mic jack are right there. There's also a vintage monitor port, the RGB, I think, is what it's called. Yeah, it's RGB. No, that's the color. And then 2 USB ports. This thing has like 4 USB ports, which is honestly kind of... As for specs, this thing's running an Intel Core i5V Pro. The sticker's faded, I don't know what that says. I have Wallpaper Engine running. There's 465 gigabyte hard drive. Actually, I think it's more. I have a different partition, but yeah. This thing will run Fallout, believe it or not. It runs the original Fallout, which I have on Steam, believe it or not. Launching. Oh yeah, I have old Paint on here. This is like the prime of MS Paint, honestly. And yeah, I use the screen to draw on there. Synchronizing cloud, launching. Yeah, Fallout will run. It's a game from the 90s. This laptop's way newer than it. I haven't tested Fallout 3 yet. I plan to do that later on. Before we go into the best question that we always ask on this channel, can it run Minecraft? We have to go to run. Oh yeah, I have a custom mouse. The Game Boy means it's loading. And let me just type in Winver. Also, yeah, this keyboard is phenomenal. It feels really nice to type on, like, just satisfying. So yeah, it's Windows 10. Version 22H2, all rights reserved, blah, blah, blah. That's my email, or my old email. This slice. Send me an email for video ideas. If I go to properties, this leads to the settings, yeah. About, yeah. Tough book. Processor. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM. Is that good? I never understood RAM. Like, isn't there like 500 now? I forget. I know this was pretty good when this came out. I know. Pen and touch, single touch support. 64-bit, which is really good, especially from laptops around this era. Windows specifications, OS build 1945. Change product key, I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, I have Windows 2000 installing in a virtual machine. I also, after that, I'm going to install XP, Vista, and OS Warp. As for how much this can take a punch, I could toss it at the wall as hard as I can, and the wall would get damaged, and this wouldn't really get anything besides maybe a few scratches. I have RPG Maker, obviously. I use this a lot as my daily computer. I'm not gonna log out just because I have stuff downloading, like in Firefox. I have... How does Windows Vista taking longer than Windows 8? Excuse me? I have a drive meter to make it look official. I don't know if you could tell from this. I have a bunch of the old Windows wallpapers in the pictures. I also have a lot of AI generated pictures from my characters, and I know AI is not the best place to use, but you can understand I can't draw like anime at all, and it's been a pain to find anyone who would willingly like draw my characters and help me make a manga. And I even offered, when I had a job before I got fired, that I was gonna pay them to help me with drawing my manga, and they were like, nah, no. And it just became a big stress to the point that I had no other option but to use AI. Like, and even then, I'm still looking. I just have the AI so I can give people a general idea of what the characters look like. And yes, I like go through multiple things. If you're wondering what site I use, just search Microsoft Bing AI generator. I have a bunch of random coding apps because, again, I'm a game developer. I'm trying. I like RPG Maker the best just because it's so simplified, but I like the idea of coding, and RPG Maker will allow you to code inside. Like if you go to scripting, you can put your own code in there, and it uses C++, so if you know C++, you can make really good games. Like I'm in development of a game that I've actually had the idea since like 2012, and I've been improving it ever since then. That's why I'm not going to open it. I don't want any info to be leaked at all right now, especially since like it's still in early development. I'm having a hard time choosing the story and all that sorts of stuff. This is what I use for sprite making. This is what I use for animation. Yes, this is the laptop I use for those animations. You should probably look it up. They're not the best, especially since I don't have any voice actors, so I voice like all the characters in different accents. Like, for example, you fool, you little scum. I've definitely gotten better at it, but still. Now, time to answer that age-old question we always answer. Can this run modern Minecraft? I already tested. It will run beta. I have yet to test modern Minecraft. This is going to update, though. Let me go to a different one. Instead of Java. Which is this. This is Bedrock, and it opens full screen because it's Bedrock. I don't like Bedrock the most, but... And it does run slow. Don't think, like, watch. It's going to be at 40% for, like, who knows how long. It's just... Once you're in a game, your laptop will get hot. Like, this will get hot. But it'll run. Java, I still have yet to test, and I don't want to have you sit through updating. But, like... Yeah. It's lagging. Look at this. But after a little bit, it works. I have Jesse, the skin. Yeah, I've been playing Bedrock since, like, a while, but I don't really play it anymore. Like, my oldest world hasn't been imported since the Village update. As for Alpha, it'll run fine if I open Beta Launcher. I don't use Alpha unlike the other on the regular because it won't have audio, but like this is, I just tested this. I haven't imported any of my worlds yet. Also, what I mean by that is This was my main machine, and then like the operating system broke, but everything's being backed up, so this is my main machine again. But yeah, this is my favorite world. It has the snowy alpha wonderland. I forget what it's called. It's like Christmas, right? You can't really exit the game without pressing the X button up there. As for beta, it runs better than alpha, believe it or not. Blender runs, all of this stuff runs, so the most natural thing to do next, and the thing that I've been wanting to do, and I've been waiting for the channel, will it run the legendary game, the legendary RPG, Fallout 3? Let's see. It's gonna detect hardware. Hi. Okay. It wants to be risky. This is older hardware, but like newer than Fallout 3, I think. Which means maybe it has a chance. I know Fallout 3 doesn't like Windows 10, but this is old. Ooh. The speaker's not doing well. In person, it looks really smooth. A ZeniMax Media production. Bethesda. Does this have my save file that I've been using? It does. I think. This is either going to be the save file I use or the save file for the YouTube video. Which I think it's the YouTube video because it's... yeah. Ooh. Ooh, it crashed. Fallout 3 crashed. Let me try New Vegas. If you're wondering why I never continued New Vegas, it's because it was recorded on this, and I lost the save file. Like, I don't have that save file. It's running an install script. I'm expecting New Vegas to do the same thing, because it's the same game engine as Fallout 3, but, like, for some reason, I don't understand it, but Fallout New Vegas is more lenient towards Windows 10 than 3. It has to run an install script. God dang it. Oh yeah, I do have old Minesweeper on here, believe it or not. Also, this touchpad, it's annoying. You can't just do the... it only registers one finger. So you have to use this. Or, I guess, maybe what you can do is this, since this is, like, made for a touchscreen. I haven't actually tried this. Oh. That didn't work out. Now it's synchronizing the cloud. Now, okay, Fallout New Vegas is launching. I guess we'll test that in a minute. It will detect, and what is it gonna say? High quality, not ultra high, just high. Play. Why is Crush Quest opening? No. And there's just a big black screen. Fallout New Vegas should work, especially since I originally played it on this. Ooh, that's slow. Ooh, I don't like that. That was slow. New Vegas. Oh, I do have a save file. Is this the YouTube or no? Sleeping. Yeah, I understand how Fallout works. I don't even know about the sleeping technique when you don't have stim packs. Ooh, this thing's getting hot. Oh, we're in. Caution. Oh no, I did not mean to shoot. So, Fallout New Vegas works. Shouldn't be really expected. I mean, it should have been expected. I mean, it worked before. Let's go back to Windows 2000 and see where this is at. It's still installing, I guess. It's probably, that's why Fallout 3 didn't boot, because that's running, but still. I'm gonna push this thing to the max right now. I'm gonna boot up the most modern Sonic game. Probably not gonna push it to the max. It's a 2D Sonic game. But if this doesn't work, I'm honestly gonna be so randomly surprised. Oh yeah, I do have a bunch of like emulators and stuff on here, so that's what that is. I have a lot of N64 games, believe it or not. Launching .NET framework. I already installed that, but I guess it needs it anyways. And it wants to install a newer version. While we wait for that, let me guide you through. So I have this organized, except this, because I really don't have a name for that. I just need it there for quick access. I will reinstall old Microsoft Word on here, the better version. Out of all my games, I have a bunch of games. Team Fortress 2. Most of my games are really old, just so it doesn't push this thing too hard and it dies. As for internet browsers, we have the legendary Internet Explorer, because of Windows 10. Edge, Firefox, and Opera GX. I don't know why I have Opera GX. We couldn't merge the changes in render info. I don't know what that is. Entertainment, I have Windows Media Center for Windows 10. Believe it or not. And then I have System, which is like Task Manager, my virus protection, that sort of stuff. My main PC did something. Yeah, this is taking too long to do anything. Windows 2000, I'm guessing, is still just chugging along back there. Why is something connecting and disconnecting on my PC? I have a bunch of wallpapers on Wallpaper Engine. This one's just my favorite, so I have it like on all my devices. I even have it on this. If you don't know what this is, I haven't done a review just because I'm still working on restoring this. But this is a GPD. Wait, no. This is GPD Pocket. Okay. I get GPD and OQO mixed up all the time. This thing has a whopping 3 ports. USB, USB-C, or 4 ports. USB, USB-C, whatever the hell that is. It looks like a other USB Mini, the PS3 one, I think. Headphone jack, and that's it. This side is Sonic's running. I'll get back to that in a second. The vent is right there. This thing, and right there. This thing's so small, it has no built-in speakers. And the headphone jack doesn't even work right, so this thing is missing all of its drivers. I love how it's a pointer nub that controls the mouse. Like, these things were lit. Have you seen those, my ThinkPad video? I always use those. This is the mouse click. There's left, right. This is the spacebar split into 2 parts. The keyboard is small, but it feels nice to type on. Don't get the wrong idea. And this is also running Windows 10. Now that thing is slow, believe it or not. As for Sonic, it's running. It's running good, actually. I'm surprised. It's running smooth. Yeah, look, it's just so smooth. Like, if we go into a story mode, I'm always Tails. Ooh, now it's chugging. New products in the shop, Metal Sonic. I didn't ask for that. No. I don't want to. Ooh, so this is two-hand, I'm guessing. No, what the fuck? What's the jump button? Okay, I guess you don't jump in the HUD world, but is W? No, that's still look up. Okay, well, it works, surprisingly. So next we're gonna test T-Fortress 2, if I can freaking figure out how to leave the game. Ooh, wallpaper engine doesn't like that. Okay, next we're gonna boot up, let's not boot up TF2. Let's boot up the legendary Gary's mod. No, wait. Okay, so there's also Battlefront. All of these games. All of these would have to update. I haven't really booted these up yet, so I mean Daggerfall should take really quickly. But that's a guaranteed run really well. It's really old. Daggerfall is basically Skyrim, but it's the entire like Tamriel map. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you had a nice time reviewing this beast of a laptop. Hope you had a fabulous day, and bye!